Oh, we hate to see that Simone Grizz is moving out of San Francisco. Currently, he got the whole truck, and the guys are moving all art and beautiful creations. Right, what's he called? Shitty robots are beautiful works of art that sometimes doesn't work as planned, but are great, beautiful machines. One of the biggest creation is the quote unquote Tesla truck made from a Tesla Model 3. So yeah, we are out here watching all the stuff getting packed up right now because everything. Um, you know, see, I'm sad to see you go. So we see leaving San Francisco like many artists. I guess he is going to LA. I guess he's been talking about this for a while now. I've been watching. He mentioned it in at least 3 videos, which is pretty good because he only been posting literally like once a month or every couple of weeks, or not really sure why. I should ask him. But he's not here right now. Only big moving men that everything has already been packed up. They got orders. He's not letting anybody over there, and not letting anybody help and move everything from inside into the truck. So she's not here. Anyways, there are a bunch of articles online if you guys want to check them out about Simone. Her name is literally in the title. I mean, she don't really need a shout out from me. She got 3 million subscribers, which is way more than I ever did. People are like, and nobody ever, she went through hard life thing, and nobody called her a bum. I don't know why they call me a bum for my difficulties, but yeah, she had a brain tumor and other difficulties throughout the last year that caused her to have difficulties. And yeah, I have car problems and stuff. I'm probably going to camp out here for a few days, try to fit out what I'm doing, but that's another content video. Yeah, so everything is moving out today. This is the last day of Simone's of San Francisco. Hey, you want to look up Simone on the internet and see what maybe you can find me some articles you can read? You want me to spell it for you?
Okay, let me...
Look up YouTuber Simone is moving San Francisco. Yeah. Hit the like if you guys are gonna miss Simone too, and or leave a comment if you actually know who if you know who I'm talking about.
Giertz?
Yeah, Simone Giertz.
I can't believe I'm finally moving to San Francisco.
What else is he saying? Oh, we found an article about. Oh, is he moving to about how he moving to San Francisco? Let's start there. That's not bad. So we found an article about how he moving to San Francisco. So that's a good article to start because that might be interesting to read about. Oh, she posted on Twitter. What's she saying on Twitter?
I think that's all she said.
You're not moving to San Francisco, moving to LA. Maybe that's why you're not finding anything.
I thought that's what you said.
No.
I swear that's what you said. Did you get it wrong, maybe? And tell me it wrong?
They say YouTuber Simone is moving from San Francisco, not to San Francisco. That's right. Okay.
From LA to San Francisco?
No.
From San Francisco to LA?
Yes. Yes, he's moving from here to somewhere else, of course.
What?
What did it say?
She was diagnosed with a non-cancerous brain tumor?
Yeah. You want to read about that?
Describing her ordeal and with a project converting her head alignment mask into a work of art.
Oh,
Late
yeah.
May last year.
Yeah, so May she did that. Actually, I think that's this year. Or maybe it was last year. She does it videos. And then what else is... we found the article we was looking for. It's off of weird.com. It's that's the video. This is where I got the cover picture for the video. What does it say, Michelle?
She gave up wildly popular but barely functioning machines and confronted her fears of imperfection while facing her own mortality and making an awesome Tesla EV. I spot the Tesla long before I see the strawberry blonde ponytail of its driver. The car is a candy apple red Model 3 sedan that appears to have had part of its rear half deleted, so that it looks like a modish Chevy El Camino. The YouTuber behind the wheel is meeting me under a highway overpass in northern Sonoma County so she can lead me to one of the secret workshops where for the past year she's been hacking away at the Sharky EV to transform it into a pickup truck. 10 days ago she posted a 31-minute YouTube video about building the Truckla, or Truck LA.
Yeah.
8 million people have already watched it, but barely anyone has seen the mutant EV up close.
Yeah.
Leaning out of the Truckla's window, Giertz tells me she's in...
Pause by a second while the traffic go by.
busy cleaning hay out of its bed. She gestures for me to follow her about a mile down a winding road in my 12-year-old gas guzzler. Thickets of tall trees give way to dry, grassy hills. The workshop where we're headed is a place where Burning Man artists and other tinkerers fabricate their work. As we get closer, a few cottage-sized kinetic sculptures appear in the fields alongside us, as if they'd been dropped from outer space.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I really miss Burning Man. We love Burning Man this year, even though Michelle, it was a little bit hard on us visually, you know, about it.
Yes, it was.
But Burning Man was really epic this year, even though it was technically canceled. Alright, do you want to keep reading the article from Weird?
When we arrive, she introduces me to her main collaborator on the Truckla, Marcos Ramirez, and the affable bearded guy in a turquoise cap and overalls. It's midday, hot in the heat, in the heart of wine country, and in the hangar-like workspace, the two begin to rattle off everything they have left to do before the vehicle is truly finished. There's still some welding to do on the panel that divides the cabin from the truck bed. The car's interior needs to be waterproof, and the tailgate doesn't work yet. In the beginning, Giertz pronounced yes. What? Attempted to just craft a flatbed kit onto the front quarters of a Model 3.
Yeah, speak up a little bit louder, that way we know that the people can hear you.
But she ultimately decided to preserve as many of the Tesla's svelte lines as possible, a plan that has required vastly more labor and finesse. For the past couple of years, Giertz's primary vehicle has been a homeweight 1970s commuter car,
Yeah.
a golf cart-sized electric vehicle sheathed in yellow ABS plastic that she nicknamed Cheese Louise for its strong resemblance to a wedge of cheddar.
Yeah, that thing was awesome. That thing was awesome. If you guys haven't seen that video of driving around to Cheese Louise, he made it a commuter mouse and a bunch of other things. Really cute little cheese car. Like, it's just really one of the original little electric vehicles. So,
her new ride will no doubt draw just as many snares on the streets of San Francisco. Stairs, rather.
yeah, stairs and snares and all the things. Yeah.
Oh. Woo! Did I read the part that says she nicknamed Cheese Louise for its strong resemblance to a wedge of cheddar? I don't know if I read that. But in contrast to the famously janky commuter car, what matters most to her right now is that the truckla is functional, elegant even. This is to say the least. It's not the approach to design that made Giertz internet famous. 4 years ago, she jump-started her YouTube career by building a series of what she calls shitty robots. Sloppy, hilarious, barely functioning gizmos. There's the wake-up machine, an alarm clock with a rubber hand attachment that repeatedly slaps her awake. Wow. The breakfast machine, a robotic arm that pours cereal and milk into a bowl with comical lack of precision.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was hilarious. Yeah, she had a bowl that she tried to feed her cereal. It had like a robot arm that like tried to pick up the spoon and put it in her mouth, but it's like end up just making a huge mess. It was hilarious. Yeah.
What's the point? Comedy or what?
Yeah, it's just kind of comedian, serious that the fact that she tried to do things even if they don't work out, she's giving them the best attempt. It's really inspiring, I guess, and funny at the same time, I guess. Yeah. I remember the breakfast machine. Yeah. Wow. Thank you. We got.
Hey, it's bikers.
Like a bicycle day.
I want to go rent a bike.
Yeah, we could go rent a bike today. They have a bunch of bicycles here. Look at the doggy.
Ah, what kind of dog is that? A Bernedoodle?
Yeah, here.
Hi, puppy!
Oh, yay.
How much was it?
Don't ask people those type of questions.
Yeah.
No.
3,500.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Don't ask people those type of questions. That's kind of rude. I'm sorry. That's like a rude question.
Oh, just wondering because I'm curious, to like if I bought it.
Yeah, no, like don't.
Combo for cheaper, but we really
Love the dog. Yeah.
well, we really wanted to see the certification of the parents and like we wanted a breeder who actually cared, and so.
Oh, that's cool. Do you know Miss Simone?
I'm sorry.
Do you know Miss Simone, or are you just there to get some meat for your dog?
No, I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay. Well, have a nice day.
You too.
Yeah, have a good one.
Alright. Don't ask people the value of the pets. Pets
Well, I thought
are
maybe, what if I bought it?
Well, yeah, but pets don't have a value. They have like priceless. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Like, that's just really an odd question to
Well,
ask
I'm
somebody.
just wondering, like, how much money would I have to save up just to buy
$1
something?
million, okay? Don't worry about it, okay? Alright, and then we gotta make sure we're able to take care of a dog that big and everything else. Alright, let's get back on topic. The article. Will you please, I'm sorry to say that your question is stupid. Can you get back to reading the article?
Hey. Now I'm feeling kind of bad.
I guess no questions are really stupid, but yeah.
So, the hair cutting drone, a quadcopter with automated shears dangling from it by wire. Giertz notes in her video about the drone that she's just moved to the US and doesn't yet have health insurance, so she opts to test the device on a bewigged mannequin. It goes badly for the mannequin. When she takes me for a ride in the truck lot, she tells me I'm among the first passengers to sit shotgun, and she's supremely confident behind the wheel. She beams when we stop for pizza in Gazerville, and a handful of people pause to admire the parked Franken car. These days, at 29, Giertz is intent on making things that work. She's trying to design and ship useful products. She's
the same age as us.
Yeah, just about a few years younger.
Well, this was about a year ago, but yeah, still, yeah.
She's trying to design and ship useful products. She's in the early stages of producing a video series that she hopes will culminate in her traveling to space. And if there's anything you'd want to go off without a hitch the first time you try it, it's a trip to space. She's confronting for the first time in her life what family and friends describe as a complicated relationship with perfectionism. I still put a lot of time into things like editing a video and want to make it as good as it can be, but it's not the same as it was before, she says. I can't remember the last time I started crying because I felt like I hadn't been enough. For a long time, building shitty robots means I never had to face failure. Even if the robots themselves failed, one of the things that I've been trying to figure out was building shitty robots in some way a method for me to minimize myself, to make myself smaller. She said, because that's what I noticed. A lot of women being really scared to step up and be an expert. Giertz's older videos are full of congeniality and persistent self-deprecation, which doesn't feel so charming to Giertz anymore. I think that's one of the reasons that a lot of male audiences didn't really come after me, because I wasn't puffing up my chest and saying, I know what I'm doing. In some ways, that makes me really sad. In order to stop undermining herself, she is saying sayonara to shitty robots. She's plotting her next move, trying to navigate past her anxieties over control and failure and competence. At the same time, she's also contending with an entity that has literally taken up residence in her head, a kind of physical insult to the very idea of control and perfection. Simone has a brain tumor and she's trying to be as creative as possible while her doctors try to destroy it.
Can I see the pictures real quick? This is Simone in the car. Yeah, alright. Well, I guess that's kind of hard to tell.
She grew up.
Will you face towards me so I can hear you and speak up a little bit?
She grew up in Saltsjö, Sweden, about 6 miles outside of Stockholm. For 16 years, her mother was a ghost hunter on Swedish reality TV. Wow, that's interesting. Wonder what it would be like. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. Oh, Giertz calls her the face of the paranormal community in Sweden. Her father was a TV producer who now works in media licensing. Giertz's mother, Caroline, describes her daughter's upbringing as comfortable but middle class. No fancy cars, summer houses, or big boats. She was a bracingly self-sufficient child in comparison to her two older siblings who liked to have their parents linger at bedtime and read story after story. Oh yeah? Simone was not like that. As she grew up, she was defiantly creative. She remembers being the only girl in elementary school who chose woodworking over sewing. Eventually, she would exhibit a kind of media savvy that may have derived from having two parents in TV. She also became intensely driven. I think she felt obliged to overachieve from some inner urge. It was a bit painful to see. Wow. At age 16, she went off as an exchange student to Hefei, China, where she studied Mandarin and made an appearance on a Chinese sitcom. When she returned home, her mother picked her up at the airport. It might have been one of the most surreal days in my life. It took about 5 minutes in the car before she told me and my dad had gotten divorced while I was gone. Oh wow, that's very brave of both of you. And then I decided to move to Kenya. That's one of the very few things I feel I could have done better. I was trying to apologize for that just a week or two ago. After 3 months back in Stockholm, Giertz departed for a Swedish boarding school in Nairobi to learn Swahili and flee the confusion of a disintegrating home. Then after finishing high school, she went back to China for another half year, this time in Nanhai outside of Guangzhou. As a kid, she was obsessed with getting good grades, but she attended university for only a year before dropping out. In 2012, she took a job as an editor for Sweden's official website, putting her Chinese language skills to work by retooling the Chinese version of the site. The following year, she enrolled in a vocational school, this time to study advertising. As part of that program, she was required to get an internship. She nabbed one building products at a San Francisco engineering firm called Punch Through Design, which changed everything. Her first builds involved Bluetooth Arduino boards. She made an iPhone accessory that turned the smartphone's screen into a makeshift guitar fretboard, giving the user actual strings to pluck. She made a motion-triggered bike light so riders wouldn't have to remember to turn it on. It was fucking great. I'm trying to not feel like I'm out of breath. Jeez.
Oh, you can stop.
Because
It's about the end of the article. Do you want to stop, or do you want to keep reading the article? What do you guys think? You guys done with the article? You guys just want us to talk about Simone now? Let's look up some more articles about Simone, because that seemed like it very lengthy into the end of the article.
Yeah, it's kind of a long article. What? Oh my gosh.
You see something there you want to read?
No.
What did it say?
Inappropriate.
Okay. Well, okay, it's inappropriate.
She teamed up with another girl to make something inappropriate. And it was kind of a bit odd, too, on top of it. Maybe it's something to do with Trump.
What was it inappropriate?
Read it.
Why would I? Okay. Okay. What do you want to? You want to read another article, or find something else you want to talk about? So I've been trying to build a school in LA too. So eventually, that's one of my dreams. I'm probably not going. I don't know. I don't really know about these cities. These cities are really expensive. Apartment here in the city is like a few $1,000s. So I can just imagine how expensive this workshop is. You know, every month, and as he raised all the money himself through, you know, Patreon and donations and stuff, and you know, I'm trying to become a YouTuber too, so I can raise money for one of my own workshop space. But I want to do it out in the country, and I want to invite other YouTubers to be a part of the workshop space and as a place to collaborate and teach. It's kind of going to be like a school, if you know, that's my dream, you know, to build some type of YouTube workshop school. Once I can raise enough money. I tried to do something like that in Detroit, but it's Detroit and in the big city of, so hard to do stuff in cities, you know. I remember Casey Neistat tried to do something in New York, and it was like impossible, even though you have all the resources available, and 10 million subscribers and massive amount of resources. But you know, that's why it's probably be easy to do it away from the city a little bit, even though cities are awesome places for like learning and education, you know. But the rent is really high, and there are a lot of distractions, and you know, and so it can be very limiting, and then because of, and also since it's so expensive, it makes it super seclusive. And I definitely want like people to be able to fill out like an application and stuff and be, you know, be accepted into a program, but I don't want to be like super like secluded where only like that, like the best of the best can come to our school. You know, I want a school not for the best of the best, but anybody that want to learn, you know, can come. They're willing to be. I mean, I'm really sad that I didn't get the opportunity to meet Simone, or at least see her Tesla truck. That would be really epic, you know. I don't know. You wanna go? You wanna leave? You wanna go? Maybe we can go by the dump and try to pick the garbage that she left there. I don't even know what we're gonna do with this shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. So her stuff is all like in a garbage can over there somewhere? Or
no,
here?
she took some, like a couple of dolls that she made to a dump yesterday, which is kind of.
A couple dolls?
Yeah, one is like a medical doll, and the other one is like a Santa Claus. I don't know. It's just really awkward, and that's actually the first time you've seen outside of a workshop. Which, since all the signs and stuff on the workshop, it was pretty easy to find where it's located. So yeah.
Hey Erick, we're ready. Is that champagne yet?
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. My name is Eric too.
Yeah, right, Eric. Come on, are you being funny?
I thought you knew who I was. One day I'll be that famous for strangers to be like, hey, what's up?
Right.
How you doing? Well, this is Simone workshop right here. Does anybody want to say anything about Simone? Does anybody in the comment know Simone? Please leave a comment. We looking, the content is getting a little dry. If we don't get, let's do this like check. Okay. We need 1 like to continue the video. For every like we get, we're going to continue it 1 more minute. What?
It'd be nice to drink something.
Yeah, because we want to go and get some breakfast and stuff. And Simone is not here, and we probably should go. Okay, we got 1 more minute. Okay, we got 30 minutes. 30.
So is she supposed to head out the door soon? Like
No,
right down here?
she's already gone. She's already in LA. This is just so shopping and stuff. Art is in a truck.
Oh, okay.
The guys are just his paid assistants to help move her stuff, and they don't need no help. Alright, so we got 1 more minute on the clock because we got a like. So, yeah, alright, please like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you guys for your likes. Please share the video. I'm sorry for the low quality of being a live video, but it is what it is. We weren't sure how many people really want to see this video because it's just us filming a empty work studio. Okay, bye. That's what someone says. Alright, I don't know. Let's go get some breakfast. And we probably this is boring. I know. I'm sorry, people. I know it could be better content. But it's live video. We want to bring it live. I think it would have been better it being live and then not being live because of, you know, that way you can actually see that she's moving out.
That would be kind of cute.
Real time, but I could edit it and stuff. I don't really know if I want to spend that much time on this video, and I'm not really sure how to really do it. So, like, what am I going to show more? All right, let's drive and let's go get some orange juice.
And what about my modeling photos? Aren't you ever going to send me those or my dance video?
Yes, so we got some more Burning Man videos coming to YouTube. So if you want to check them out, Eric the Goat Guy on YouTube, please subscribe. Alright. Alright. Make sure you stay out straight. Okay, bye. Okay, bye, people. Drive around live. Yeah, I don't know if that'd be a good idea. Bye.